Hello everybody, big news in this video. You got to stay tuned from the beginning to the end. The Supreme Court, breaking news, has just blocked Biden's vaccine mandate. Jen Psaki, if you haven't seen already, spoke once again. I'd like to hear your thoughts. I'm going to cover that. Also, Steny Hoyer on how he's saying big COVID relief. I talked about this on 2 days ago on a video for relief for the American people. Also, in this video, I'm reading your comments. I have a Facebook group and of course this beautiful group that we have here and the #1 growing YouTube channel. If you haven't subscribed, now's the time. And to win great prizes, don't forget like and comment. A chance to win $50 bills from my pocket to yours. Subscribe, like, or any comment, short comment, large comment. Okay, before I go any farther on this PUA, and on what's happening with money, stimulus, how to go about it, appeal. You heard it from me, from my source, on how to get paid when you're 100% eligible. Hello, everybody. Once again, I am CAPANO. It's my pleasure to give you the latest update on money, finances, stimulus, and what's going on. Thank you for all the likes on this station. I had to take a deep breath because there's a lot going on. Hope you're having a great afternoon where I'm at in Las Vegas, Nevada. And also, here's a chart on this Omicron, how it's still just spreading and climbing. And we need a Omicron relief. ASAP. We need it. Period. It's not politics, people. If you come across my channel, I'm not one for and keep printing out money, but this was a pandemic. All right, I'm going to jump right into it. So, a lot to cover. So, Jen Psaki, okay, she says the vaccine mandate, 50% will require their employees to get vaccinated. Do you agree on this? I'd like to hear from your comments below. 12 million tests in this country. A lot of money is being spent on these tests. A lot of money being spent on these tests. But why are people still struggling to find a place to get tested and have to pay, like my son, $100? So I ask you, Miss Jen Psaki. Now, we have a 6th wave. It's been 6th wave of COVID. This Omicron, it's just out of control. Now, again, let's talk about, and I'm going to cover the PUA, so don't go anywhere. Steny Hoyer wants more money for COVID relief. He continues to say it, and he's tweeting, and he's telling the president, he's the House Speaker. He's going over a few things. More money for testing, more COVID relief for the American people. Okay. We don't have time. We cannot wait to February. We cannot wait to March. We need it now. It's way overdue. Okay. Now, before I get into the PUA, here's my bottom line. Stay tuned. Voting rights blocked. Voting Build Back Better blocked from their own party. Now, what's blocked? Supreme Court blocks President Biden to force companies with 50 or more employers to get vaccinated. Block, block, block. Own party blocking, not the Republicans, the Democrats. He's feeling the heat. Again, if you're new to my channel, I try to stay down the middle. I was hard on Trump. I was hard on Bush. I was hard on Barack Obama. And I'm extremely hard on this President of the United States as people I know on my channel. And most of these YouTube channels need a relief. I'd like to hear your thoughts. Now, so here we go. So, real quickly before I talk about PUA and how to get your appeal situated, here in Nevada or any state, my final thoughts on the stimulus. You got Steny Hoyer. You got you have these senators for small business relief. You have the vice president calling out the president. You have progressive, moderate, and then you have, of course, Manchin and Kristen Sinema, who don't want to spend all this money because there's money left over from the CARES Act. I'm not sure how much on that, and also from the American Rescue Plan. Now, put that money together. Don't mess with the American people and send out stimulus for $2,000. There's definitely enough money for that for the moment. Then you can work on, of course, piggyback on that with more testing, COVID relief, and things like that. More SNAP benefits, and then also look into a relief program for unemployment or PUA, not forever, and not even for retro pay, but a plan when people do get sick. It's not that hard, is it? I just figured it out in what, 2 or 3 minutes here, and a lot of you have. I'm sure I read your comments. Some great comments yesterday, by the way. Shout out to all my loyal subscribers, and once again to my Patreon, Aaron and Betty, and greatly appreciate supporting this channel for as low as $1.99. Greatly appreciate it. So some great comments. All right, it's just that easy, right? All right, so here we go. PUA. If you are trying to, I'm hearing from how do you address appeal or determination? First of all, you should not be determined. You should not be turned down if you know you're 100% eligible and you were self-employed or a stay-home parent. They added on. This was implemented from the Trump administration, PUA, P-U-A. It was for people who were self-employed like myself, other people, and side hustle, gig workers, Lyft drivers, and we can go on and on. So I would address it to get your adjudicator's name and put on the appeal pandemic as many times you can, because it's still a pandemic, right? And you should say in your appeal, this was implemented as CARES Act 1 and 2 from former President Donald Trump, and we did not ask for this virus to destroy our business or to force us to stay home with our kids. It's that simple. You put that in there as many times as you can, of course, with all your proper credentials, and their money is there for you to get paid. Don't ever give up. Ever. I tell my wife that. She was a victim of fraud. Still hasn't got paid. Don't ever give up on PUA. And that's on this state here in beautiful Nevada or any state, as they're trying to send out and get to as many appeals. But I'm hearing that. Hopefully I addressed as best I can. If you want to hear more, I will go on Facebook and talk more on that. Okay, so also, before I end this video, there's been some, I know if you haven't heard it yet, let's see here. Former President Donald Trump, Iran leader shares Trump assassination on Donald Trump. They asked a question to Jen Psaki, and she was like, in my opinion, a little schoolgirl. She says, no comment on that. Why not address it and say whether you like him or don't like him? And that goes for everybody on here. We shouldn't have assassination or even talk about it from another country, whether it's on President Biden, former President Trump, Bush, Barack, anybody draws the line, whether you approve or disapprove. And she has no comment. So with that, I'd like to hear your comment. Hey, I might go live. Let me know in the comments. You want me to go live tonight? Not much going on as far as sports events. Remember, on my channel, say hello to somebody when they're walking by. All right? Just hello. Tomorrow's another day, and there's always a solution on this channel. Everybody have a blessed Thursday. Ciao.
Who work in healthcare settings. It will cover 17 million healthcare workers at 76,000 medical facilities. The Supreme Court upheld it, and we will enforce that. The Supreme Court's decision on the OSHA mandate essentially means that in this pandemic, it is up to individual employers to determine